Motorcycles have their own special place in the Festival of Speed and their own heroes, like 5 times world champion Mick Doohan, who was riding not one but 2 superb Honda superbikes.
Mick, you're a legend in your own lifetime, but when you left Australia, did you have the remotest idea of how your life was going to develop?
No, not at all. I don't think, everyone has a dream and what they'd like to achieve and so on when they do leave, go into a sport that I guess you've worked all your life at racing to get there, and to achieve 1 world championship I would have been happy enough, but I was fortunate enough that I could continue on, had a good team around me, and was able to maintain a good run.
But nevertheless, you've raced against and beaten people like Kevin Schwantz, Eddie Lawson, Wayne Gardner, and a whole lot more. Which was the one that you were worried about most in terms of beating them?
Well, they're all tough, but probably Wayne Rainey was. Rainey and I, for a couple of years, fought out the title. He beat me one way or another in 2 of those championships. I was injured in one of them, and then there was a funny system of point scoring the other year. But still, he was the only guy who was consistent, and that was my strength also, was just being consistent. If I didn't win, I'd be either 2nd or 3rd, and he was the only other guy like that. Kevin Schwantz had phenomenal speed, but he'd throw it down the road every second race, so he wasn't a championship threat. And Eddie Lawson was also a very strong, consistent runner, but I guess I came in at the end of his career, and he had also changed to a different manufacturer. And but I'm saying that I was his teammate in '89 also, and he won the world championship. So that I was struggling to get up to speed in my first year.
But there was something very special about you in that you could master bikes that no one else could. Was that determination or application, or a bit of both?
Well, I think a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit the want to do it, you know, and as you say, I've come from Australia all the way over here. I didn't want to go back with my tail between my legs either. So, I paid the price early on and trying to struggle with some of those things. But that's what you've got to do. I think even today, if you want to be the best, you've got to ride the bike in whatever conditions it's presented to you in, and then try and smoothing out the problems later on.
It's great to see you at Goodwood. Is this in fact your first time here?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And is it what you expected it to be?
It is actually. It's more people than what I expected, crowd-wise and so on. And it's again the amount of a lot of these guys here. I've heard the names, but I've never seen the faces, and so it's good to.
Stuart Graham, have you met Stuart Graham?
I met him today actually. But not only in the motorcycling side of things, with the car racing and so on. There's a whole bunch of us last night also sitting around talking car races and ex-bike races and so on. So it's basically a great field of washed-up racers, really. So.